Well, we're about to go under the Capri Sun, as here comes our
Introducing first, our Bahama Mama. We are all under the Capri Sun. ACW Women's Champion, Kaylia Capri.
Well, really, the game changed for us here at All Caribbean Wrestling when that amazing competitor, Kaylia Capri, won the All Caribbean Wrestling Women's Championship back at Fight for Paradise in Nassau, Bahamas.
What an incredible deal it was for her to win from being from the Bahamas and to win in the Bahamas. It was an amazing thing to see.
That was such a special moment, becoming the first Bahamian wrestler of any gender to win a championship right there in Nassau, Bahamas. What a moment that was.
She definitely
And
did.
her opponent,
too, is
Ridley
we haven't heard from her since.
Thorne.
No, we certainly haven't. But with that said, this is day number 140 of Kaylia Capri having All Caribbean Wrestling under the Capri Sun. And her opponent, of course, tonight, Ridley Thorne. What an opportunity it is for her here at Saturday Night Vibe.
Yeah, definitely reigning or coming from San Antonio, Texas, training out of Hybrid School of Wrestling. I think she wants to definitely be an opponent at ACW.
Well, think about this. Anytime you battle a champion, if you're able to defeat that champion in a non-title situation, you automatically become a top contender. And as we saw here last week, we saw Cassandra Golden, putting in that work, and she's got to be considered a top contender. Lots of potential top contenders for the current champion.
And the thing, too, with Ridley Thorne, she's had some great matches, and she's tried to take championships from Janai Kai, Tessa Blanchard, and so many other women. So I think she might be trying to do this to Kaylia Capri. She hasn't been successful, though, so maybe this might be the change.
Well, think about what this would mean here on Saturday Night Vibe, as the champion right now is in trouble at the hands of Ridley Thorne. Ridley Thorne could really shake up all of the Caribbean and the world if she's able to score the victory. And I think this is going to be a real test here for the champion.
Definitely so. I mean, she has a lot to prove. This is kind of the first time she's defending her championship.
Well, it's not a title defense, but what it is a real opportunity for her to prove her worth. She had quite the journey to becoming the All Caribbean Wrestling Women's Champion, but it seems to always be easier to win the title than it is to defend. A great flying body press there, 2 count for Kaylia Capri.
Now, let's see if Kaylia did not become successful in this match. What do you think will happen to Ridley? Do you think the board will talk to her?
Well, certainly, if Ridley is able to get a win on this one, no doubt the board would be calling her up. They might even take her next week to the Dominican Republic for Casa de Fuego when we are there live Sunday, March 16th. I can't wait to be in the Dominican Republic.
Yeah, I can't wait either. And another fun fact, if you just saw that Kaylia started with a running stance, she is a former track athlete.
Yes, she is. And we remember seeing her back at Baja Bash when we were in Nassau, Bahamas. Her track coach was present that particular night. But I'll tell you what we're seeing right now from Ridley Thorne is telling me that Thorne could become a contender and a virtual thorn in the side of Kaylia Capri.
Oh, I like what you did with that. She might be, but she might get burned by the Capri Sun.
Well, she could be, but right now, Thorne knows the rules. She knows again that it's a 5 count to be disqualified, but that was brutal. What an opportunity for Ridley Thorne.
I know, definitely gaining some momentum with this.
Big splash there as Thorne has the power advantage and could score the upset here. Speaking of upsets, I've got to ask you this. Kaylia Capri, of course, has been all over social media as the champion, but when she's facing larger competitors, would you deem her as an underdog?
Yes and no. I think just size-wise, yes, but you have to think, too, she has the whole country, the Bahamas, behind her. And so when you have that pride of a whole entire country, I think that's going to, definitely show strength, like right now.
Shout out to the 242. We love the time that we have spent, of course, in the Bahamas. Looking forward to coming back soon and coming to an island near you. Wow, what a big right hand there from Ridley Thorne.
Yeah, another shout out to Temple Network that's bringing all Caribbean wrestling to all these islands.
Literally, and there we go, count of 2. Whoa. And again, we're seeing how creative the champion has to be to overcome a larger opponent like Ridley Thorne.
Definitely good. I mean, we always reference it.
Oh, what a back
Ooh.
fist.
Almost chopping down the tree. Ooh.
Brutal move there from the champ. Another big flying forearm there. And the champ is really being tested here by Ridley Thorne. She said night-night. And she just took Thorne under the Capri Sun. Oh, no. But it's not over. It's not over. Ridley Thorne is really showing us something special here, and I wouldn't be surprised if the board of directors welcome her back.
Definitely, being a thrown in Capri's side. I think I stole that from you.
I think you did.
Being a thrown in Capri's side. However,
step up Enziguri there.
seems like Kaylia's gathering some steam right now.
Kaylia Capri is looking to figure out how she can overcome Ridley Thorne. Nice monkey flip out of the corner there. And you know, if you haven't followed what Kaylia Capri is doing on social media, trust me, she's got something special, but there it is! That springboard roll through leg drop. And that could do it, that's all.
There it is.
Here is your winner.
Definitely the folks at 242 are proud of Miss Kaylia Capri.
Yes, indeed they are. Kaylia Capri showing the world that what happened back at Fight for Paradise in Nassau was not a fluke. She is a worthy champion, and you gotta wonder how long the line is to get the opportunity to battle Kaylia Capri.
Very true. All Caribbean Wrestling is the top.
Kaylia Capri continues to do some really big things here. And again, the competitors are lining up. And speaking of competitors lining up, you have to wonder how many new competitors could be coming to battle Kaylia Capri or the other champions here in All Caribbean Wrestling.
That is for sure. At All Caribbean Wrestling, that's the talk of the town in the world of wrestling, with all sorts of amazing talents heading our way. Preparing to make his return is their inaugural All Caribbean Wrestling champion, AJ Francis.